Now, I'm not a person, and you shouldn't be a person that harbors regret, like, oh, I regret this decision, I shouldn't have made the decision, can't be like that, because you're not going to get anywhere. However, we can look back at our lives and say, well, if I was put in a situation, again, I would do things differently. And I'll tell other people my story so they don't make the same mistake as I did. And that's what I'm doing here. I'm going to tell you my biggest regret. I could truthfully say, if I had a do-over, do it all over again, what I would do differently is starting sooner, stopping my loser habits sooner. So that means starting to work out sooner, doing business sooner, getting my appearance together sooner, all of this different stuff. Diet, nutrition, all this other stuff. I would probably be I would be way farther ahead if I had started all this stuff sooner. And I know it sounds cliche, oh, I wish I started sooner. Everyone says that, but that's the truth. And this is why slacking is so bad. Because this is the type of stuff you regret in the future. Me, I started very early. I started when I was 16. I'm 17 now. So I'm only a year into this. And I've already, moved pretty far in terms of income, physique, especially compared to where I was. And I'm just thinking, what if I started at 14? Tack on an extra like 1 or 2 years. How far ahead would I be at that point? It's crazy to think about. And this goes for everyone. This goes for the man who started at 30, 25, 20, this, that, and the third. There's no time too early to start. And anyone who has achieved a level of success will tell you that. Even if they're a 15-year-old and now they're 16 and they're a millionaire, they'd be like, oh, I wish I started when I was 14. They're still going to say that. It doesn't matter how young you are. So that's me attacking the belief, this fake belief that, well, I'm too young to start being productive. I'm young, I could be a loser, but I don't want to work out. You're gonna regret it later. The true secret to success, I'm gonna make a video about this, is consistency, showing up every single day, because success in all realms, it's really like pushing a snowball, and you're on this hill with the snowball, and you start and you're just going flat. Nothing too crazy is happening, but the snowball's gaining a little bit of size. It's not rapid or anything like that, but it's working. It's working. Then sometimes there's a few bumps, and you have to like push the snowball up, and you go down. It's like still flat. It gets a bit difficult at times. However, at some point, where you get quote unquote lucky, or when you just, and remember, luck is just people who prepared, and or you're at a point where you gain enough size for it to start being noticeable. At some point, it's going flat, and then it starts going downhill. And we start pushing the snowball. Once you realize you can't see it, you can't see in front of you, because I'm just gonna say that for the example. Well, can you even see if it goes downhill? I don't think you can. Well, we're gonna say you can't see downhill when it starts going downhill. But at some point, you're just pushing, and then boom, it starts going downhill. It gains speed, rapid. It gains a bunch of size. That's how success is, and that's how it was with my business. I mean, my business, from one moment to another, basically, it was me having zero people know about my business and my niche. I did it like this, but you can't even see it. Zero, that's better. Zero people in my niche knowing, and then, bam, one moment, leader in my niche, or one of the leaders in my niche. I say leader in my niche because I'm not the best, but in any case, at a certain point, you'll noticeably start seeing your desired results. It was like this the whole time. Or this is then one moment, bam. And when I go down, I mean the snowball. The snowball starts gaining a bunch of mass and size. It happens very quickly. So realize how this relates to getting started. For a very long time, you're not going to be seeing many results. There's going to be some hardships. It's going to be difficult. It's going to look like you're wasting your time. But there's light at the end of the tunnel. There's the downhill section with the snowball will start getting a bunch of size. There is light at the end of the tunnel. This very dark tunnel you're going through where it seems like you're going nowhere. There's a light at the end of there. But you just can't see the slope. You just can't see the light at the end of the tunnel. You can't see it. But that's the fun in the journey, right? You don't know when you're going to crack the success. That's the fun in it, right?